This music is like a trance. Generic background music. How do I get my how do I do this anymore? Oh, hi. I figured it out. I'm a smart guy. Sometimes I'm a very, very smart guy. There's other times when I'm not a smart guy. Hey, we've done this Tuesday thing. I told myself I would do these every Tuesdays. I'm trying to monopolize your entire week if you haven't figured this out. Monday and Friday, we release new episodes of the Asai TV Life, and that's on YouTube for free. And then you get me on Tuesdays. We're gonna start doing them live now, and then it's recorded. Then it'll be on like Apple Music and Spotify and iTunes and all that good stuff. If you want to listen to it as a podcast later, this is more of a live stream. I get it. We are a monetized YouTube page, so I need to fill it every week with stuff. So this is also on our Facebook pages, the Brandon Bishop podcast page, and my personal page as well. People are blowing me up right now. Is it not on here? Uh, but like message after message after message. I think we're gonna have some phone fun. Let me see. Can you? I know you're logged in to watch me play on my phone. We got Vinny from Wrestling with Ghost and all different kinds of awesome people. Just, I guess they don't know I'm live, and that's fine. Who's commenting? We got comments too already. All right, my Let's Go Brandon friend. I'm gonna get a shirt that says not Wild Stallions, but that says Let's Go Me. I think that'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Why not? There's people out there making a lot of money selling Trump stuff. And I'm going to talk about that for a little bit because I've made a conscious effort ever since the last election, unless there's something big going on, but a conscious effort to not watch any news programs again, unless there's a big thing, like a world ending type of thing, possibly, which thankfully we haven't had yet. But I've not watched anything on CNN, definitely not on OAN or Fox News or whatever. But I have been watching the January 6th hearings and really morbidly enjoying it. Is that bad? I guess enjoyment isn't the word that I'm looking for here. I'm looking for it's well done. It moves really fast. It's not too long, and the people that are talking, the Liz Cheneys and the all that stuff. They're very well spoken. They're getting to the point. They're producing facts with evidence. I know what facts with evidence, and of course that whole other contingency of the backwoods dipshits, the Trump idolizers. You can be a Trump supporter, you can be a Trump voter, fine, whatever. I know you vote for the letter R more than you vote for the letter D, and that is how you base your decision. I get that. I didn't want to vote for Biden. I didn't want to vote for Hillary either, okay? I get you. I understand. These are the options that we're giving with, and I'm going to give you a solution later on. Remind me to give you a solution later on in case I forget. But the level of I think these are people that can't admit to being duped. They cannot admit to being conned. They have fallen. They fell for it. Personally, if someone gets me on something, and it has happened plenty of times, happens all the time, I go, I'm dumb. And then I learn from my mistake and I move on. Do you do that? Do you do that? Because I do. It's something that you learn. Man, not when I was in my 20s. No, of course I didn't. I was right about everything in my 20s. But In my 30s too. I was an asshole in my 30s. Absolutely. But later in the game now, I'm in my mid to late 40s, and it's like when I screw up, it was me. I'm dumb. I was really big into conspiracy theories. Like, I was kind of late to the Netflix game. I was like, I don't need that. And then I got Netflix back in the 2013-ish area. Like, that's how long it took me to get Netflix. I didn't know what I didn't care about it. I had shit to do. Still have shit to do. I rarely watch Netflix, but they Stranger Things, I gotta watch that. And there's a few other things on there. Anyways, but when I first got Netflix, there was like documentaries all over the place about 9/11 and JFK and the Zeitgeist series, which I really like. Um, I just littered my mind with this stuff. I could literally take stock footage from Storyblocks. I have an account, and take all the stock footage from a category, look for stuff online on YouTube, download that, and create a narrative. I can make up whatever I want to make up. I can create whatever I want to create. I am a director. I am a video guy. I don't even know what the hell they were called anymore. What, a producer? Yes, I can do that, and I can do it very well. I can tell a story that I just make up, and I guarantee you, a lot of you will believe it. I would say up to about 35% of you would believe the story that I told you. Why? Because you want to. You'll want to. You'll be like, let's say I made up a story about Slobberpuss. Slobberpuss. Let's talk about Slobberpuss. Slobberpuss was a very disgusting person. That's how he got that name. Everybody teased him. They called him Slobberpuss, and you felt bad for him, but at the same time, you didn't really you couldn't really get near him because he was really just a gross guy, man. And he was very inappropriate. He was a very inappropriate person. You could be nice to him, and you'll regret it. Slobberpuss was not cool. It's not his real name, but that's what everybody called him. And everybody called him that so much, and it stuck so much that's nobody really knows his real name anymore. Nobody knew his family, if he even had any family, but he ended up missing. Got a little older, and life didn't improve. They called him Slobberpuss as a kid in school. It's a terrible thing to be called when you're a 12-year-old boy in school. No matter how gross and disgusting and inappropriate you were, nobody wants to be called Slobberpuss. Nobody wants to be that guy in school where everybody, even the nerds, would pick on this guy. When he got older, he got like 19 years old. That's the last time anybody ever saw him. He topped into his dad's pickup truck or somebody's pickup truck. Could be his uncle. I don't know. Nobody knows much about his family. He drove it off, never to be seen again. A lot of people think that this took place in Kentucky. A lot of people think that in Pikesville, Kentucky, there's a bridge there. A lot of people think that either accidentally or intentionally, unfortunately, whatever it is, Slobberpuss went right off that bridge, and then he's under those waters. They've looked, they found nothing, but you never know. You never know when, some kind of technology or some fisherman with the radar or something's going to go there, and maybe Adventures with Purpose. I watch their show all the time. Maybe catch a glimpse of the truck and inside the remains of Slobberpuss. But the thing about it is the legend grew. The legend of Slobberpuss. He's been seen. There's been a creature of sorts in that area in Pikesville, Kentucky. It's been legend for 25 years now. You can't go to a summer camp in those parts without hearing about Slobberpuss. And actually, I think his name was Tim. I don't know his real name. His name was Tim, Tom, something. I'm not a Slobberpuss historian. I just like the name Slobberpuss, and that's why it's stuck in my head. But the fact remains is that he disappeared. He disappeared. Slobberpuss disappeared. Tim disappeared. Tom, whatever the hell his name is, disappeared. And there's a legend that surrounds it. Now, if you didn't hear in the beginning that I'm making this entire thing up and you clicked in to watch around 10 seconds after I started it, you'd be like, what is this Slobberpuss? Because I'm a convincing son of a bitch. He's still alive, and they know his name is Roger Brown, the ditch pooping maniac. It could be. It really could be. But I just made that up off the top of my head without any visual aid, without any evidence. Night, and that was I literally know. I know that people would believe that story about Slobberpuss. So you get this guy, this bloated trust fund baby, and he's an asshole, and people like assholes. People like to be entertained. People slow down and stare at car wrecks. They do. People look up beheadings on YouTube. People are just, awful. I'm guilty of it as well. So you get this bloated trust fund baby who's from New York, who's never probably broken a sweat in his entire life. And just because he has the letter R in front of his political affiliation, he's just because he went up against, crooked, evil monster Hillary who eats babies underneath a pizza place. If you tell the right story with enough compassion and you turn it into a clever meme, maybe add some humor to it, maybe, I don't know, just make it interesting. There's nothing interesting about Joe Biden. He's a boring ass politician, and that's the one thing I like about him. But Trump is an entertainer. He came at this thing as so you've got half the country, millions of people hanging on every word. It's Trump, Jesus, then family, then career. And you wonder why January 6th happened? It's mind melding. It's all it is. I mean, I try so hard to not let that happen to me. Not even my idols. I mean, I most of my idols are long gone now, but the George Carlins and even like an Anthony Bourdain or something like that. I listen to their work. I appreciate and respect their work, but I've never let it really dictate who I am as a person. That could be a lie because there's a lot of George Carlin in me. There's a lot of Louis C.K., Richard Pryor, to the Cheech and Chong, Monty Python. There's a lot of that stuff in my DNA, and I like that in there. But I would never let a politician. But I was guilty of this for a while. I was a huge Bernie Sanders fan, and I still am. I like Bernie Sanders. I like what he stood for, but there's no money in anything that he stands for. There's no. It'll cost money, and that's no. You're a socialist. Here's the thing. Here's the point that I'm trying to get at. I'm kind of stumbling on my words because sometimes I like to be careful. I don't like to call people out. Yes, I do. Actually, that's a bullshit lie. Here's the thing, man. You've been had. Okay. We've all been had. This whole politics bullshit game is a literal Ponzi scheme. Weird, like George Carlin said, it's a big club and you ain't invited. Neither am I. Why are we idolizing these people? Why would the entire South and all the rural cities around the major cities, why would you people work your asses off 40 to 90 hours a week just to have whatever you have. I don't know what you have. I know what I have. I have a very middle income type lifestyle. I'm grateful. I've worked for every one of those mixed tiles back there. I've had a lot of help along the way, but everybody has help. And this guy has not done a damn thing outside of spend money, sue people, get sued. The womanizing is off the charts. He's a pig. He's a disgusting human being. He's an asshole. I'm not going to call him racist, but he's definitely classist. If you don't make so much money, it doesn't matter what color your skin is, you're beneath him. And you people rally hand in hand with flags flying above your heads and t-shirts and even the let's go Brandon stuff. Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah, for about 2 weeks. And you were looking, Jesus ain't going to return because there's probably no Jesus, but Trump's here. Oh yeah, yes, we got one, and we got something to worship now. We got something to our football teams always lose. We can't afford the good cell phones, and it's we have you finally got that one thing to rally with, and you picked that, an entertainer from New York City, a bloated trust fund baby with ridiculous hair and more skeletons in his closet than what's that catacombs in Paris that has nothing on the skeletons of this guy's. Oh my god. And you rally behind him so much that you put him above your own country, you put him above your own. You fell for it. I don't want to talk about this all day. I just wanted to mention the January 6th stuff because I've been watching it. I've been absolutely compelled by it. It's just another one of those moments in history that I've unfortunately had to have happened during my life cycle. And let's can you please, you're not going to, because you're not watching it and you're not paying attention, and the facts that they're actually given with evidence, visual and audio, it's right there. Even all of his surrounding parties, from the vice president to his own daughter to oh, it's all there. But you'd rather rally behind a person with the character of a Donald Trump and a Rudy Giuliani. That is who you follow. That is who you base your ideals upon. Again, I'm not a Joe Biden guy. I love the fact that he's lame and boring. I don't want an 85-year-old man. He'll be 88 by the time he gets out. I don't want that as the leader of the free world. I'm sure he's a swell person, but I don't want anybody in their 70s in the White House. Okay, it's just they should be relaxing on a beach somewhere. Just go. Give me an Andrew Yang. I like him. He's young. He's smart as hell. But it'll never happen. Why? Because stupid people don't want an Asian in there, just like they didn't want Obama in there, just like they didn't want Hillary in there, which I agree with. I would have just been business as usual. But this is all they're giving us. And here's my solution. Okay. Here's my solution to the problem of the offerings they give us to vote for. Holy shit. They gave us, I liked Obama. I liked him. As far as what he accomplished, it was a good period in America. No major wars, no major, bullshit. No, I mean, there was a war, but it started before that. Didn't end, certainly, but I mean, Obama was full of shit, just like every other president. But who did he run against? McCain. McCain would have been good for a Republican, but he was still full of shit. Business as usual. Who else did they give us before that? Was it Bob Dole. Or was that Clinton? I don't remember. Anyways, they gave us George Bush Jr. at one point. Anyway, and you thought George Bush Jr. was going to be the worst president of all time. Donald Trump's like, hold my milkshake. Here's my solution. As you all very well may know, I'm a big wrestling fan. I've always been a wrestling fan. I wrestled for over 2 decades. I own my own promotion. I have a huge history that continues to this day with professional wrestling. One of my favorite things in professional wrestling is a nice tournament. Yes, a nice tournament. Now you may be thinking, they already kind of do a tournament. You have all these Democrats and you got all these Republicans, and then they choose their own person. And of course, you get your libertarians and your independents and your communists or whatever the hell. But you get one from Democrats and you get one from Republicans, and those are the only two that are taken seriously. It's pretty and then we end up with Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump. That is what we get out of all of these like 50 people. What? And then we get Joe Biden versus Donald Trump. I like Biden as a human. I liked Obama as a human. I liked Hillary on the Howard Stern show. I thought she did great. I actually enjoyed some of Donald Trump's entertainment. He was at WrestleMania. I mean, but stick to your lane, Donald. I don't want that guy as a president. Are you kidding me? He's a freaking idiot. And you people, you voted for him. Okay, but anyways, here we go. Instead of the two-party solution here that we've all been forced to partake in, I say, let's do this 1 full year of elections. And I know that sounds absolutely horrible, but let me see what I'm getting at here. Let me see. Do I got an ink pen? I got a pencil. What the hell do I got a pencil for? Who uses a freaking pencil? Really? I bought these for my kid like 10 years ago for his high school or for his school, and he still has them here. So this is what I'm part of. Look at this. I'm trying to find a piece of paper, but they're all filled. I'm a compulsive note taker. Here we go. There's a blank sheet. Here we go. Do some drawing real quick. Are you excited yet? I know what you're thinking. What could this be? Oh, of course. Pin's gonna run out. Well, you go in the trash. I have another one. Okay. Bump, 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 bump. And this one's running out. Are you freaking kidding me? Last time I go to Dollar Tree for ink pens. Okay. Here's another one. Okay, this is a big scribbling mess now. We choose 16 presidential candidates of all party affiliation. Okay? We all vote from a massive pool because every year hundreds of people run for president. Excuse me, my nose itches. Hundreds of people run for president. You don't know any of them. Kanye West ran for president. He did. But out of this huge pool, and we do it right here on our cell phones, okay? We vote. If we can figure out American Idol through cell phones, we can figure out a presidential election, which American Idol probably at one point meant more. We choose out of all of these hundreds of candidates, 16. Got it? And in those 16, we do brackets. That's what I was drawing. Brackets. Very badly because all my pens ran out, but brackets. Now, here's what's cool about this. It doesn't matter if it's Republican versus Republican, Democrat versus Democrat, Libertarian versus Independent, whatever. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. So we all vote again on our phones. Boom. Election at a time. this Democrat versus this Democrat. They move forward, whoever we vote for. This way we get to know everybody, and it's one-on-one stuff. It's not just like a big debate with 15 people up there all trying to get a word in. No, this is one-on-one stuff. And like I said, we do this throughout the year. We have plenty of time. They move forward until we get to a final four. Then at that point, all four of them go into the finals. It's a fatal four-way. And then we take a vote. And two of them. Actually, no, I think all four should go in till the end. I think that would be better. It doesn't matter if it's for Democrats, for Republicans. It doesn't matter if it's for independents, for whatever it is. It doesn't matter. It's not just Republicans versus Democrat. We pick the right person, not just the party that we like. I like red. Look, I got a red background. I'm going to be a Republican. No, that's so stupid and counterproductive. And we end up with a Donald Trump in office. Understand what I'm saying here? You people had no other choice than to vote for that dipshit because you hated Hillary Clinton so damn much. And we had no choice but to end up with Joe Biden because we just hated Donald Trump so much. Do you understand? The brackets right here, we do it for everything. March Madness, pro wrestling, all that good stuff. Even the NFL playoffs, we do that. And it works because we get the best team. The best team won. I just think that's a better way. Last week's podcast went like 2 hours. I do not want to do that this time. So we got about a half hour left to talk about some stuff. And the funny thing is, when I started drawing my brackets, I lost my notes. They're gone. They're completely gone. There's a lot of notes in here from past ones. I could answer questions from, wait, is that it? Oh, it is. Anyway. How are you guys doing today anyways? I know we got a couple people leaving comments. I'll get to those in a little bit. Tuesdays. I'm here. I did it. Tuesdays. Again, the Aside TV Life. We drop new episodes on YouTube every Monday and Friday. And every Tuesday will be the Brandon Bishop podcast. Every Thursday will be the It's Complicated podcast with myself and Chantal Danga. It's about sex and relationships. So catch that wherever you're watching this. And, I got to think of something to do on Wednesday. What can we do on Wednesday? Maybe I'll start an OnlyFans page and just, on Wednesdays for all of you. I'll make $5 probably. You can give me money on here too. You could support the cause, support Aside TV. You could do all of that right here. There's super chats. There's all kinds of stuff. It's not why I do this, but whatever you give me, I'll give to my cat. It'll be the cat fund. It's whatever. Cat needs food. My kid, my son, little Brandon, just kicked the shit out of me today. Father's Day is coming up in 6 days. And, honestly, what I mean by kick the shit out of me is I'm an emotional cat, dude. You know that. I'm like this kid and I you couldn't be closer than the two of us were together. But lately, this whole teenage bullshit, he's almost 15 in a couple months. And it's like, you just see that that connection just widening and widening and widening. And in the summertime, I actually have him more in the summertime every year since he's been born. And for some reason, today's Tuesday, I'm supposed to have him till, I usually have him half time. Just got up and said, "Oh, my mom's here." Okay. I had plans for us tomorrow, but okay, dude. And I'm just going to push those plans off. This is stuff that I was going to do with him, for him. And it's fine, dude. Like, I talk to me, parents of teenagers, talk to me, because I'm just kind of, it's only been about 2 years of this stuff so far. So I'm getting used to it. I'm getting to the point now where it's like, do I do I just get selfish again because I'm single? You know what I mean? I'm single. My daughter's in Detroit. She's in her mid 20s now, and he's you got 3 years, 3.5 years of until he's not a minor anymore, and he wants to join the Air Force, whatever the hell he wants to do. Cool. I support you. I love you. I'll do anything for you. But if you not every week we hang out can be a freaking extravaganza, man. I work hard. I forgot that I had to do this today because I'm editing and I'm editing the scavenger hunt show together right now. And I'm busting my ass, man, trying to make every damn dollar, and everything I do is for him. And it gets to that point where you're just like, selfishly saying, I'm not getting shit out of this. Like, and I know that's not the way you go into being a parent. That's not on the records of like, hey, I got to get something out of this. No, they walk on you until they fucking leave. And I get that. I did it to my mom. I understand what's happening right now. I just don't mean I have to like it, because we were literally as close as you could be. We were best friends. And now it's just like, and here's the thing, and this sounds pathetic, poor woe is me, I get it. He's all I have in this city. My friends are scattered all over this country. Like, again, I'm a single man. I'm not married. I don't even have a girlfriend. Yay. But that kid, he lives with me 3 or 4 days a week, besides my cat, wherever the hell she's at right now. That's all I've got in this town. I don't have a lot of friends here. I do, but they got lives. I don't bother people. When I'm on the road, that's when I see my family. My mom's in Detroit. We're best friends, and my daughter's in Detroit. We get to see each other as much as we can. There's a gnat over there. It's gnat season, everybody. Gnat season is the freaking worst. But anyways, that kid is all I've got, and I really enjoy our time together, even if he's in his room playing video games. I don't have a lot of people around here to interact with. And, sometimes I just like having them here, and that's selfish. I get that. But I don't know. I am only in Colorado because of that kid. I'm only not buying a bigger van right now and traveling around the country nonstop because of him. His room's that way. That's why I'm actually at home. Obviously, there's a couch behind me if you didn't know. Sorry, I'm not a rich guy with a big studio behind me. I got a cool light though, so cut me some freaking slack. But I'm here only because of him. That's it. There's no other reason. I would be out and about everywhere, every corner of this country, every corner of this planet. I would be right now. And that's the plan in 3 years when he's out of the nest. But it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, I got, some stuff going on. I want to, oh, cool. We can do this tomorrow. That'll be cool. I'm leaving. Mom's here. First of all, she knows that in summertime, when he's not doing school, it's usually, we do the exchange on Wednesdays. That's been a thing for almost 15 years now. Anyways, I'm just pissed off. It kind of kicked me in the nuts a little bit today, and it was kind of like right before I hit record. So that's been going on in my brain. And Father's Day is next week. We're going to have a Denver adventure. And then, you know what? After that, it's really up to him, man. He'll be driving pretty soon. I'll get him a nice little cheap car like I had when I started driving, whatever, something safe, something reliable. And, at that point, if he wants to come over and hang out, we keep this thing going. If he doesn't, go do your own thing, kid. You're 15 and 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These years are going to fly by, and he's got to figure things out. He's got a lot to figure out. But we all did. I just worry about him, love him to death, and it just, that kind of sucked. Speaking of the van, I love my van. It's still going strong. It's got a couple things that needs to get worked on here and there, but what car doesn't? The van is going to be firing back up here in a couple weeks. I'll be heading back to Chicago to film with the Bennetts again and the Women's Wrestling Army. That's Maria Kanellis's promotion. We have a lot of dates throughout the rest of the year I'll be traveling to go film that and film with them and working with that company. I love Maria to death. I love her husband, Mike. They are, I like to think they're good friends, and I love their kids. And I'm grateful to them for always looking. I'm always in the, the Rolodex of people to call when there's stuff going on. So I'll be in Chicago twice in the next month, filming with them. I'll be down in Houston filming with them, and I'll be down in Orlando filming with them. And every time I get to go on these trips, it really opens up opportunity to film other things as well. I would love to film a Go There Eat That in Chicago. I might see if I can do that. I got some people up there that can hold a camera. I would love the next Chicago trip we're leaving, and it worked out perfectly. I couldn't have planned this any better, and I didn't plan it at all. It just happened. I'll be filming with women's wrestling army up in Chicago. At the same weekend, I meet my daughter up there, Charlotte, and we're filming a brand new show called Tripping with My Dad, where we're going to do the entire Route 66 from Chicago to LA. So that worked out perfectly. It just worked out perfectly. She's meeting me in Chicago. I'll already be there filming another thing, make a little money doing that, and then hit the road filming Tripping with My Dad. And that's just a travel show with me and my daughter, Charlotte. And I have the father-son spooky ghost show with my son, and we haven't done one in too long, but it's out there. There's 4 episodes out there, or 3 episodes done and out there. Do I have a pimple or something? What is that right there? Look at that. What the freaking hell? I think something bit me, because I have like one there and I have one on my freaking finger too. Look at that. It's the same thing. And like my face is all puffy right here because of it. Plus I've been eating like crap lately. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be a fun show. We're gonna do Route 66 and all that entails, and we're going to do the Lincoln Highway from New York to San Francisco, and then we're gonna do I-75, which I don't know if there's a name for that highway, but from Sault Ste. Mackinac Island, Michigan, all the way down to Miami. So these are some long ass trips, and the 20 plus years that we did not get to spend with each other, we are going to make up for. And I'm crazy excited about that. I know she is too. And yeah, so that'll warm the heart. And I am hoping, I'm not hoping, I know it's going to be a really fun show for you to watch. There's a whole bunch of new shows we got coming out. Like I said, I'm working on a show with called Scavenger Hunt with Aeon Cruz. Aeon Cruz and I were a thing 5 years ago, whatever, and she was the original host of the show called The Drink. And of course, when we parted ways, whatever you want to say, we're good friends now. We talk every day, and it's awesome. I love that. But she has a new show called Scavenger Hunt, where her dog sends her on adventures. You'll have to watch it. It's insane. I'm putting it together now going, this is a weird show, but it's a really good show. On the first episode, you'll see the medieval torture museum and all kinds of the cat cafe, the Witty Whiskers Cat Cafe in St. Augustine, Florida. Really a cool freaking fun show. And her daughter is brought back the Too Sweet show, which we did 5 years ago. Stuffed with Renee Paquette. That's going to be a huge one for us. I can't wait to get that out. Stephen Piercy's next documentary, Invasion of Your Privacy, is done. Waiting for the relaunch to stick it out there, and I know you're going to enjoy that. Just filmed a new episode of Hellscream Inc., Hellscream Incorporated, which is about the behind the screams of one of the best haunted houses in the United States. And they have a brand new building. We're showing the entire making of this building. It's crazy. I was just there 2 days ago, and it's nuts. And I can't wait to bring you that one. Call to Adventure just finished up a new episode today. Heath House, I have everything but like 10 minutes, which he's been promising to send me to get a new episode of Heath House. New York Ham has 3 new episodes. Evilise has a new episode. On the Roadside, which is about roadside attractions, has 2 episodes out right now and another one coming. Oh man, the Bennetts. Every time I go film with the Bennetts, the Houston one, the 2 Chicago ones, we're going to get another episode of the Bennetts out of it. So that's cool. Tripping with My Dad, I already told you about. They're going to send some Wrestling with Ghosts to me. Sparkle Nation, I'm on hold waiting for Leah to send me some dates where we can get on the road again and get some more Sparkle Nation. My buddy Jerry Montano, bass player for Stephen Pearcy and a bunch of other different bands. I think like Danzig. Anyway, a bunch of different bands. Jerry and I are going to start doing a show about Los Angeles, about kick-ass spots in Los Angeles. That's coming up at the end of Tripping with My Dad. Here's what's going on. I'm filming the Bennett's in Chicago for the Women's Wrestling Army, filming Tripping with My Dad and On the Roadside and whatever else all the way to LA, then filming with Jerry, then stopping in Vegas to do more of that Vegas show, and then coming home. That's going to be like a long ass trip, and I really can't wait for it because those are always fun trips. Man, there's so much crap. Toy Life, we're gonna get new episodes into that, a new format. The Drink, I want to get new episodes of course, my son's show, BB Oxmauser, his other show, Best Day Ever. I want to do a show called Hotel Awesome, We Make Monsters, Kilroy's Workshop, Lost in America, again, that Vegas show, Bad People, Bad Places, Bad Things, the UFO show. I haven't heard from Amy in a couple months, but if she wants to do it, let's do it. Again, I want to do more episodes of Father, Son, Spooky Ghost. We have a lot of freaking shows on the Side TV. So if you don't have a Side TV, get nuts. You freaking nuts. Get it right now on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV, or at asidetv.com. It's spelled like that. So you'll see that logo. And go get it. It's only $5 a month. Pretty soon we got a whole upgrade, which I can't wait till it happens. It's not going to be in the middle of June like I wanted it to be, like I was promised it would be, but it is going to happen none the freaking less. And they're working hard. Mike Moore, all the people, whoever they are, they're all working hard. And of course, you can see all the behind the scenes stuff from all of these adventures on the Asai TV Life. It's on YouTube right now. There's like 65 episodes waiting for you. The one that just released is every Monday and Friday. I drop a new episode. So enjoy that, watch it, love it. And there's so much more coming, man. Plus we have the Super Ultra MegaCon December 10th and December 11th here in Colorado Springs. It's worth the trip. And the women's wrestling army and Maria and Bennett and the Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling, they're all coming. It's all going to be a part of that. And all the names that are attached to it as well will be there. I can't wait till the day after when it's over with and I can say, okay, that was great. Or this is what we need to work on for the next one, if there will be a next one. So much stuff going on, dude. I mean, so much freaking crap going on. And apparently in September, Mike Bennett, speaking of Mike, we're going to do another documentary. I'm going to hit the road for another 10 days and do another I Love This Shit Volume 2. It's going to be a lot different. It'll be more of a motivational speaking tour. There'll be wrestling involved, I'm sure. That's what he does. But it's the first one was if you haven't seen I Love This Shit with Mike Bennett, a wrestling expedition, watch it. It's on YouTube. It's free. It's on Asai TV. You can watch it. Check it out. If you're a wrestling fan whatsoever, you will love this documentary. It's him falling in love with the independent wrestling scene again after WWE. And it's before the Ring of Honor stuff, before the Impact Wrestling stuff, before all the stuff that's happening now. And we're going to do the sequel. We were planning on doing one of these like every 6 months, but it's been about a year, maybe over a year now, a year and a half since the first one. Just the way things happen. Lots going on in their world, a lot going on in my world. But I think in September is when he gave me the green light to head out for another week and a half. And I look forward to booking it. I look forward to filming it. I look forward to putting that together. And I look forward to you all watching it as well. I do have some questions that you guys got any questions? There's only like 2 people on here, 6 people on there, 14 people on here. Okay, cool. Hey, how you doing? If you guys got any questions or anything, go ahead and throw them out there about any of the stuff that I've talked to. I hate this. This actually hurts. I got bit by something and my whole face is swollen up. That's not good. I wonder if it's these gnats. Do gnats bite? Are they biter gnats? They're assholes. How do they even get in here? My apartment is clean, like really clean. I got rid of all my plants. They kept dying. Why do I have gnats? There's no food laying around. There's nothing. I got cat food over there. There's a cat box over there. Anybody know about gnats? I hate these gnats. I want all gnats to just go away, die gnats, or go to Georgia or something. hate gnats, and take all the spiders with you too. All the gnats can go to Georgia and all the spiders can follow them because gnats are delicious if you're a spider. I figured it out, man. I know they're needed for the ecosystem or some crap like that. Whatever. Keep them away from me. How about that? This is going to be a short episode. Am I going to make it for another 12 minutes? I don't know. Here's the thing. I have a lot of work to do, and I was actually having a really good time putting together the scavenger hunt show. So I really want to get back to that, but I didn't want to miss my Tuesday booking here for the Brandon Bishop podcast. So if you guys ain't got nothing else to say to me, then I ain't got nothing else to say to you. So I will talk to you guys next Tuesday, and you're welcome for only occupying 48 minutes of your life. I'm going to go put something on this right here. I don't like a freaking swollen. Look at that. I am way too good looking to have a blemish like this on my face. That is Bush League right there. All right. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Watch the Asai TV Life on the Asai TV YouTube page, and get Asai TV right now. Oh, maybe I will make 12 minutes. I'm not letting you go. You can't go anywhere. You can't. My book, my son and I wrote another book, and it's called Chicken, Snake, and Chupacabra Cow. Okay. I don't want to end this on a negative note, but it was finally available, the Kindle version and the paperback book, finally available on Amazon. We wrote this thing like a year ago, and it's been sitting at whatever for however many months now. Super excited to see it out there. I'm like, oh, finally, this is awesome. We can start selling it. It's a fun book. I really love it when people read our books, Billy Fred Whopper Goggles, and now this one, Chicken, Snake, and Chupacabra Cow. Ordered the Kindle version. My mom ordered it. A bunch of my other friends ordered it immediately. Boom. As soon as I figured it out, I put it out there, posted it. Bam. Everyone's ordering it. Bam, bam. Order. My mom got hers today. First of all, though, I looked at the Kindle version, and I'm looking at it going, this ain't good. See, there's the chapter 10, right? See chapter 10, The War Within the Walls. Wait, what? Why is there only 2 paragraphs in chapter 10 and the whole book ends with of the farmer's house? Nothing. It took a while to explain. There's no period there, no nothing. I'm going, okay, what? And then the next page is the dedication. They're missing 3.5 freaking chapters in my book. And I'm hoping it's just the Kindle version. That seems somewhat easier to fix. Whatever God is out there, please, George Carlin, please, just be the Kindle version. Nope, my mom got her book in the mail today, and it ends at the same spot. So I don't know who's responsible for it. But yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. You will be replacing every single book that has been ordered. I don't care who you are, if it's Amazon or whomever, you will replace all the books that are ordered and not complete. That's just how business goes. Because somebody screwed up and it wasn't me. I just checked the file that I sent and it's just freaking dandy. So yeah, it pissed me off a little bit. But here's the thing. Worse things can happen. It's not the end of the world. It's just a glitch that I'm hoping can be immediately fixed or fixed within a couple weeks. I really want that book out there. I'm tired of thinking about it. I have another one coming called Go There, Eat That, Road Stories and Recommendations. That's coming out. I'm hoping that's not screwed up as well. But anyways, I don't like spending the effort and the time going, hey, buy this book. It's out there. Buy it. And then they get it. And it's like missing 3.5 chapters at the end. That's a little, yeah. If you knew the work that goes into writing a book and editing it, and I appreciate Brandon Mays for getting it edited and getting, and Mike Malley for the artwork and everybody involved. I really do. I really am grateful. But somebody screwed up somewhere and they need to fix it. And that's just about it. Simple as that. So when it does come out, get on Amazon, get the Kindle version if you like reading it. You can get it now and read it And hopefully by the time you get to it's a long book, it's over 125 pages. You could read it up until, the what's there. And then when they send you their book to replace it, then read the rest. So you can do that. Did I make it to an hour? I did not. I still got 7 minutes, but I'm going to give you those 7 minutes to do some reflecting or masturbating, whatever you want to do. Enjoy your night, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.